Welcome back to another video on SW Fight Hub. I cannot believe we are here. If you'd have told me this 12, 18 months ago, maybe even 6 months ago, I'd have laughed in your face. Not possible, but this is the world that we live in now, isn't it? Social media influencers. The money comes from all angles for these kind of fights. I guess you could call Jake Paul a professional boxer now. He's fought Tommy Fury's for 60-odd-year-old Mike Tyson, but the challenge he's got on Friday, the 19th of December from the Kaseya Center in Miami in Anthony Joshua is completely different to anything he's going to have seen prior. So it's over 8 3-minute rounds, 10-ounce gloves. Anthony Joshua has a weight limit of 245 pounds. Of course, Jake Paul has been campaigning at cruiserweight apart from the Tyson fight. Joshua has made that weight many times in his career. His last fight, he's weighed above 245. I think he made it both times for Usyk 1 and Usyk 2. So I don't anticipate the weight being too much of a problem for AJ. Now, Jake Paul, of course, is due to fight Gervonta Davis on Netflix. This will remain on Netflix. Anthony Joshua, of course, is exclusive to DAZN. So no doubt DAZN will be getting compensated in some way for this. I don't really think it affects them too much. He's due to fight in February in Riyadh. Turki Al-Sheikh told us that at the Eubank Ben fight this past Saturday night. So it's going to be a tick over. Eddie Hearn told us that Anthony Joshua was going to fight a top 100 heavyweight in an 8-rounder, probably for $1 million. He's going to be getting 50, 60 plus that to fight Jake Paul. So I do understand it, especially from a Joshua point of view. From a Jake Paul point of view, I guess you have to say fair play. He's gone in right at the top end. I guess he's looking for the respect from the boxing fans, which no doubt he will get. Obviously, with the Tank Davis fight falling off, I feel like he's kind of been backed into a corner. He's got all of these fighters, especially the females, Alicia Baumgardner, Ellie Scottney. They all need runouts before the end of the year. They were all due to fight on the Tank Davis card, obviously, that was meant to happen this past weekend. So I get it from that point of view. It's a professional boxing fight. There's no exhibition attached to it now. Say whatever you want about the prior fights. Anthony Joshua is not going to be coming in there to play games, in my opinion. He's got too much money as it is. He's looking for a fight with Tyson Fury that no doubt is going to be the biggest payday of his career that Turkey wants to make happen in September next year. So it's going to be strictly business, probably similar to the Francis Ngannou fight. The first press conference will take place, I believe, this Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I believe it's at the venue, the Kaseya Center in Miami. So I will be interested to see what goes on between Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua in this. Jake Paul is the A side. It's a co-promotion between Matchroom and MVP. He said Joshua's stiff. He said he's old. He said his chin's gone. Does anybody give Jake Paul a chance? I don't think so. But look, I was going to say crazier things have happened, but they definitely haven't. Buster Douglas was 42-1 or something to beat Mike Tyson. Jake Paul is 7-1 to beat Anthony Joshua, which is ridiculous. Joshua 10s, 11s, 12s on from what I can see, which seems to be Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather type action from the bookies. I can't believe that's the price for Joshua, and I imagine that's going to get backed in pretty heavily soon. But let me know your reaction, of course, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua will fight over 8 3-minute rounds at heavyweight live on Netflix Friday, the 19th of December, the last Friday before Christmas. Can Jake Paul pull off the unthinkable? I don't think so. We'll see. Thanks for watching, guys.